This is an Action 10 News update.
Good evening. Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev has given Lithuania until tomorrow to withdraw its Declaration of Independence. And the men's NCAA Southeast Regional is over in Knoxville, but apparently only on the court. Many out-of-towners say they liked it here so much they'll be back. And WOKI Radio says New Kids on the Block, a very hot rock band, is headed to Knoxville. Now this.
Duckbill. Duckbill?
Duckbill? I'm ready for you this year.
Adopt a duck and help the Boys Club. Call 544-DUCK.
I'm Gene Patterson. We'll have those stories and more coming up on Action 10 News Night Beat.
Meteorologist Marty Stoll, weeknights.
This is an Action 10 News update.
Good evening. Some of the stories you'll see on Action 10 News Night Beat. It's the latest controversial landfill proposal here in East Tennessee. Chuck Denny reports on how some Anderson County residents are fighting attempts to put the garbage in their backyards. And Bob Kessling will have highlights from the Vols' clash with the Commodores in NIT tournament action.
Action 10 News with meteorologist Byron Weber tonight.
Phantom of the Opera continues, starring Burt Lancaster, Terry Polo, and Charles Dance.
Good evening. Coming up next, hundreds of East Tennesseans sent a message to their elected officials tonight. They don't want their neighborhood to become a dumping ground. They're being sworn in to tackle a task never attempted before, to count the homeless.
I'm meteorologist Byron Weber. We have a freeze warning in effect for the entire state tonight. We'll check it out in just a few minutes.
And the latest twist to the biggest theft of modern times. Those stories and more next on Action 10 News Night Beat.
Straight from the heart. You are watching WBIR TV Channel 10 Knoxville. This is Action 10 News Night Beat.
Good evening. Edie has a night off. Statewide, landfills are filling up, and in many cases, more landfills are proposed to handle waste. But nearly every proposed landfill has someone against it. In our top story tonight, Anderson Countyans are fighting a proposed site near Oliver Springs. As Chuck Denny reports, tonight they asked for help and got it.
It's a hot issue all across Tennessee. Everybody has garbage. Nobody wants it dumped on them. Anderson Countyans say the east end of their county is already a dumping ground, and they don't want the same thing to happen to the west end. There's a landfill proposed for Oliver Springs and Shotlick Hollow, but at least 1,000 people there don't want it. They've signed a petition that went to the Anderson County Commission tonight. One of those signatures is Julia Smith.
I mean, it's going to